Should you track Baccarat patterns for wins? If you have ever played Baccarat, you might have noticed players jotting down results or watching for patterns. But does tracking these patterns really help you win? Let's break it down. Tracking Baccarat patterns means observing the outcomes of previous games. This includes noting how many times the banker or player wins in a row. Some players think they can use these trends to make smarter bets. However, it is important to understand that Baccarat is a game of chance. Each hand is random and independent of the last one. When you look at Baccarat patterns, you might see streaks or alternating wins. But here's the catch. These patterns are often just coincidences. They do not affect the odds of the next hand. The way Baccarat is designed ensures that every outcome is separate from the previous ones. From a gambling perspective, relying on patterns to win is not a solid strategy. While it can make the game more engaging, it does not change your chances of winning in the long run. The house edge in Baccarat stays the same, regardless of any patterns you might track. Instead of focusing on patterns, it is better to use strategies that help manage your money and reduce losses. For example, betting on the banker hand is statistically the best choice. It has the lowest house edge, which is around 1.06%. There are also popular betting systems like Martingale, Fibonacci, and Paroli. These systems help you adjust your bets based on wins or losses. However, keep in mind that none of these systems guarantee success. They can be risky, especially if you hit a losing streak. Another tip is to avoid tie bets. These bets come with a much higher house edge and are generally not advisable. In summary, tracking Baccarat patterns can be a fun way to engage with the game, but it should not be your main strategy for winning. Focus on understanding the odds, managing your bankroll wisely, and making bets that minimize the house advantage. This approach will serve you better than chasing patterns that do not influence the game's random nature.